See the bigger picture. You're only capable of seeing the bigger picture if you are expanding your energy field, expanding your aura. Be in a low brainwave, be in nature, be in a routine that's controlled by yourself. Only when you are capable of protecting your energy, you are capable of seeing the bigger picture of reality. You are capable of seeing reality from different angles. You're capable of making your perspective more fluid. But the moment you are stuck in fear, negative emotions, and mixing yourself in places where people are hurrying or, you know, focusing on things that, do not really matter and getting emotionally involved, you are not capable of perceiving true reality. You are seeing from the emotion that's forced upon you. And when you see reality from the emotions that are forced upon you, you are actually projecting things onto reality that are not true. It's just a program that's, forced upon you. You absorbed certain frequencies, certain images, certain belief systems from the environment, and then you are projecting it on the outside world like it's reality. But actually it's not. It's just you are stuck in an energy loop that's forced upon you, and that's society. And once we start to become aware of the stuff I'm telling you guys, okay, once you start to become aware of the invisible, then you're capable of taking back your power. But if you're always stuck in this invisible energy that's forced upon you, this slave frequency you're stuck in, you will be not capable of seeing the bigger picture of things. If you are right now chasing a job or chasing a school, um, and you do not have a clear vision of the future yet, how you want it to be, you are not seeing the bigger picture. Because if you understand, okay, so if I get into that job, I have to work there 40 hours a week. And then in those 2 days, I need to, settle down and do all the other stuff. You should understand, if you see the bigger picture, that you are never capable of creating a clear, unique vision of the future in a 40-hour work week. It's not possible to go within, understand yourself, see life from different angles. You get stuck in a slave frequency, and it's an endless loop that will never allow you to get to your true power. That does never allow you to get, through your own unique perspective. So every time you jump into a slave frequency, this can be school that puts you in an endless loop. That can be work that puts you in an endless loop. That can be society that puts you in an endless loop. Even if you stay in your own country and you're not working, you're still getting in this endless loop by the dopamine triggers you've learned yourself along the years. But the moment you can just, go to a different country, start evolving yourself in a new frequency, and start mix with different cultures, start to see things from different angles, and then get in this lower brainwave mode, be more in nature, start to create a clear vision of how you want reality to be. That's the moment you will also start to experience more happiness in life, because you will start to operate from your core unique energy. And I've talked to so many successful people, and they've, won the money game already. And it's like this endless loop, this money game. So even if you're a successful entrepreneur, amazing, I look up to you also, in certain areas, not all of them, because I've talked and I've met and I've built a personal connection with many successful entrepreneurs. But I wouldn't want to trade places with all of them, because, you can be very successful financially, but, in many areas of your life, you have to make sacrifices to get that. And, most of the time, people are just seeing a limited view of reality. And for some people, it's very important what other people think of them, and therefore they put all their effort, energy, life force into creating a positive image of themselves towards others because it's more important to them. And then you have other entrepreneurs who are like, okay, yeah, so image is important to get a certain result with the goal. Um, but I would prefer if I would meet someone on the street that I have a mutual, natural connection without biases, and therefore the connection is more natural, and therefore you can create a heart connection instead of a um, programmed connection. So if you put the right programs in someone's mind about you and that you're, successful, blah blah blah, a lot of girls, a lot of money, da da da, some people will start to act nice to you because it's wired in their system to, um, appreciate people who look, being successful in life. But if you start seeing the bigger picture and you start to understand, okay, everyone is a human, everyone is, the same as each other, we're the same race, the human race, okay, and some have just different habits and different skills that gets them into different results, and you should uncover what are those habits and those skills and how can I integrate it into my own life. And then you're seeing the bigger picture instead of being all nice and trying to ask stuff and trying to please people. It's like it's not the road. They didn't get where they are by pleasing others. Maybe they did, once in a while to get certain stuff, but it's not the long-term successful way of achieving your goals. The long-term successful, the bigger picture is you build genuine connection with people without trying to fuck them over. Okay, still a lesson not a lot of people understand, even at high and successful people. Some of them, that it kind of surprises me sometimes that they put money above, human connection, and not realizing that human connection is the thing that creates money. But some people are still, in a certain part of their evolution. But yeah, seeing the bigger picture is important. Me seeing the bigger picture. That's why I'm in a camper van. I love being in a camper van. It allows me to be wherever I want to be. Not having to worry about rent. Really, I'm now at a higher level of my human life capabilities. I'm now on a higher timeline where I can go wherever I want to go. I can sleep wherever I want to sleep. I can just create a routine, and my routine, it's not a choice anymore between my routine and location, that I can just move around. So seeing the bigger picture of, okay, what steps and actions do I need to take to increase my level of freedom? And if you see that bigger picture, that are your core values, instead of letting the energy of the environment control your values. If you see that, then at some point you're moving onto timelines, and other people first call you crazy, and then at some point they will realize, oh wait, he was actually smarter. He's actually smarter than us. He's just slower in achieving his goals. But they do not realize that, to achieve big goals, you don't know how to get there yet. You need to figure it out before you get there. But it's worth way more achieving goals from your own unique values, your own unique perspective, and that makes life worth living. If you just keep chasing the same goals as everyone else, it's actually, very, very boring, to be honest. That's my opinion. It's like you are here as a unique frequency, a unique spirit that came here to change this reality in your own unique way. Why become a copy? It's like, it's boring. Be unique. That's the soul mission, the reason you are here. in this reality. That's the bigger picture, okay? You can have a lot of money in your bank account and get a lot of validation, but does it make your soul happy? That's something you have to think about. Look at the successful people, integrate their golden nuggets, create your own routine, and create something unique in this world in your own unique way. And that's where happiness is found. That's seeing the bigger picture and understanding, oh, the reason I came to this reality is to change it in my own unique way. I just need to create a situation where my mind is not influenced by other people's belief systems, energies, the money system that's pulling me into routines that are not my own. You know, you have to protect your bubble, protect your energy, and change this world in your own unique way. So if this video helped you out, click the link down below. Everything you need to achieve freedom, to get into your own unique bubble, find your soul mission. Everything you need is down below to get to a high level of freedom. Also make sure to click like, subscribe and the bell button, and then you can stay on the right frequency by watching my videos every day, and then I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.